Yeah, I'd have to agree. When I was reading it too, I was thinking that, and this was what I found so interesting, Bill, when I was reading Source Code, that even though you have lived such a otherworldly life in so many ways, there were so many relatable moments from a parenting standpoint. And when I was reading it, I was thinking about my father too, who wasn't around a lot when I was younger. He was working, both my parents had to work. And to the point you just made right now, like my father wasn't there when I was playing rugby, or he wasn't there when I was swimming for my, local club, or he wasn't there on the sidelines cheering. And for me, that really allowed me to become the man I wanted to be. And it allowed me to have more freedom almost, to not feel like there was this heavy expectation. And I've always seen that as a positive thing, most in his decision, and play that role. So it was refreshing for me to read a book about you where I was actually seeing parts of myself in certain relationships in a very relatable way. Did you ever anticipate that when you were writing it?
I was surprised, so when I'm describing going on those hikes, I was thinking, boy, would I have let my son
Yeah.
go off? And we really are holding back children a bit more, out of a sense of, okay, ultimate safety, I guess. But, in that generation, I was allowed to take trips and hikes, and I think it benefited me. And so writing the book, I was like, wow. And you've talked with people like Jonathan Haidt about this.
Yeah, love
Are
Jonathan.
we a bit overprotecting, kids so that they don't get to make, mistakes or try themselves out or mature the way that is best for them?
Do you think schools failing children?
If you have 30 people in a class, it's pretty tough. You're going to have some kids who are behind and some who are ahead. Even the best teacher has got a big challenge with that. Education, I wouldn't say, is much better or worse today than a few decades ago. We've always thought, okay, when we bring the computer in, will that helpful? And certainly if you want to find information, it's been great. We're still working on that now with the AI. Maybe a personal tutor will be encouraging and work on your level. It's early days, but I've been out seeing some of that in classrooms. People like Saul Kahn with Khan Amigo that our foundation is helping to support. But education, uh, the computer has not made it so, oh wow, kids learn a lot more today than they did a long time ago. And I still believe we can change